come on, they use those for water.
Sure is. And this is solid rock.
Yeah, you have to go down as far as the building is high.
Hey, just a minute. Every job is different. On this project, they're bedding down at different levels.
You mean those piles aren't all going the same depth?
Right. Every major project is individual. This specs vary by the soil and the concrete.
How do you know so much about it?
Yeah, are you connected with this building?
What do? Are you some kind of engineer or something?
Yes to the last and no to the second. And that's how I know about it.
James going to be a civil engineer.
Right. And if you have a minute, would you explain what you meant about bedding down at different levels?
Gladly. Now let's get away from this noise. And there's a great little park right up the hill from here. Let's go up there.
You know, I've been thinking about becoming an engineer. Are there many women?
You bet. And a growing number. And more are needed.
It's a good field for a woman. One that likes math and science, that is. Well, nothing a guy likes better than an audience, even a civil engineer. That building is going to have a 6-story base with galleria and mall, with 2 towers rising from it. One 28 stories and the other 43. They're driving the piles according to the buried solid strata below.
Oh, do they always do that?
No, it depends on the structure being built. It might vary with 2 major buildings in the same city, like the John Hancock near the lake in Chicago, and the huge Sears Tower away from it. Or from one part of the country to another. Each is one of a kind.
But that's just in structural engineering and building.
Not so. Structural engineering is involved with structures, not just buildings. Is the Golden Gate Bridge like the San Mateo? They're both structures and bridges. But where the one rises brilliantly into the air, the other hugs the water. There are alternative solutions to every engineering project. The decisions are guided by economy, ecology, and aesthetics, ideally selecting the best solution for the total community.
You make the engineers sound like the good guys.
They're not the ones that make all the decisions.
Well, there's a lot I'd like to say about that. But first, when judging history, try and consider the time when the decisions were made, whether it was for industry, transportation, or power. The goal was progress, and the community choice was to move forward.
So what about strip mines and polluted water?
Long-term ecological effects weren't recognized. There was no measure of how fast our natural resources were being used. And with technical advancement and increasing population, the rate has been accelerating. But now that we know better, we try to encourage alternatives.
Well, part of it has to be protection, recycling, and efficient use of natural resources and energy.
Precisely. Like the new people mover transit system. The idea is to have quieter, cleaner inner-city transportation that will help replace cars, gas, and their pollution. In San Francisco, this kind of system shows how the environment can be enhanced by good design and planning.
Tell me more. I need ammunition for guys who kid me about joining an establishment and ask me what I'm going to do for humanity. I believe it, but I haven't had any specifics.
Okay. Here's one that proves the point. As you fly over the California Water Project in the San Joaquin Valley, The line of water separates the green lushness of the orchards and farms from the golden brown of the mountain grasses.